Hi, loves. If you're watching this, this is for the happy new moon in Cancer, and it is a really special moon. We have been through a lot over the last couple of months. We've been through eclipse season, we have been through Mercury retrograde, we have been through the Saturn Uranus square, and then kind of exacerbated by Mars last week and Venus yesterday, actually. So if you've been feeling all the feels, you are right in line with what's happening. And this is actually a very emotional new moon. I think that's coming up to kind of just like allow things to bubble to the surface and really, although full moons are more about release, I would offer to you that this new moon is also about some releasing and some emotional releasing. Like, if you feel the need to cry or you just, want to watch a feely movie, whether it's a feel good movie or a make you cry kind of movie, I would totally go with that because that is the energy of this new moon. And it is exact tonight about 9:16, I believe, Eastern time. So adjust that for your time zone. But it is a very, very, very emotional new moon. And it's lovely because it's going to really show us, where's the path of our heart. And as I've been feeling into the energy of this new moon, I just keep coming up with heart alignment, aligning with your heart, aligning with your heart path, really asking yourself what things are in your life that are part of your heart path and what things need to go. And I think that emotional thing bubbling up is actually part of that and helping you understand, what needs to be released in this time and where you need to shift so that you're actually staying aligned and on your heart path. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 3-card reading for us all today. So if you followed my channel for a while, you know that you can pick 1, 2, or 3. You can pick all 3 cards. And if you appreciate this, if you appreciate the free content I put out, I do an Instagram content every day. There's a free reading on Instagram if you want to follow me. All the links are below. But if you appreciate these videos and you appreciate the free content, it would mean the world to me if you did a like, comment, or even a subscribe, and even hitting the little bell so that you know when I release new content. That just means the world to me. I do a happy dance for each and every single one because, when you support YouTube creators, it's a big deal to us. That's how we get our traction. That's how we work with this crazy mixed up algorithm. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So yes, if you followed my channel for a while, you know I do a 3-card reading on these collective reads. And you can trust your intuition to either pick now or pick after the reading. Every way you do it will be absolutely perfect and you will absolutely get the message you need today. And if you're watching this and it's not even close to the new moon, that's totally fine too. This reading is coming to you exactly at the right time. That's the intention I set. So I'm going to do an old school deck. It's the Animal Wisdom deck. It really called to me today. Like there's just a warm, loving energy to this deck. Animals like furry bunnies, cuddly puppies. It just felt like the right deck to kind of use today and to speak to us. So nurture yourself through this new moon time. Do some things that are just really creature comforts. Get some chocolate, buy yourself some flowers. Just do some things that are nice for yourself. And I think, you will find that it really pays dividends in the next few days and just kind of helps you move through. So, all right. So those of you that picked card 1, we've got this card coming up right here. Wow, big card. So it's the crocodile and the butterfly. You get 2 animals for the price of 1 for this card. But I love the message in this card. It's actually associated with judgment in the traditional tarot and has nothing to do with judgment. I just feel it as a calling and feeling a calling in your soul, either with this new moon and knowing you need to shift directions, knowing you need to go after something. Like perhaps there's something that's been coming up, like I need to really start working in the path that is my heart. I need to quit my mundane job and I need to go for the path of my heart. And maybe you don't quit today, maybe you don't even quit next week, but you know that you're going to be starting to making those steps and moving toward what you really feel aligned with and what you feel your purpose is and what you want to bring out into the world as your offering. So this card is highlighting that to you and saying, yes, you're on the right track. And I love like the image in this. There's almost a strength feeling in this, right? Because you have the dainty butterfly who's been through an incredible process to emerge, caterpillar to chrysalis, and chrysalis is where you get, turned into goo, which I think all of us have had over the last year, and then you emerge this beautiful butterfly, and then you have this crocodile that is very powerful and could snap that butterfly, but there's this co-creation between them instead of them harming each other, there's this working together toward a purpose. So I want to offer to you, if you've chosen this card, you are divinely supported, and you will also feel physical support coming in as you make these steps. Sometimes it's like if the universe doesn't know what we want, there's no support in that direction. But if we voice it and we're like, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, happening. Show me where the options are. Show me where the open doors are. All of a sudden, things start happening and doors start opening and you start seeing the path through. You don't see the whole thing, but you see the next step. And it helps you to make that path towards your heart's desires. So, all right, for those of you who have chosen card 2, let's see what comes up for y'all. Card 2 is, the 8 of Shells, the beautiful octopus. For those of you who have chosen this, there is an up-leveling going on in your intuition. I would even offer to you that there's psychic abilities that are being highlighted. And the reason I say highlighted is because they've always been there. When I first started getting into this path, I was like, I didn't even know if I was intuitive. I'm like, I don't know. And I have since come to, nope, if you want it, if that's something you desire, it's already there. It's just awakening it and it's developing it and it's allowing it to come forward in you, because so often we're taught the logical path, the brain path, like, tamp that down. You should be following the logical, clear thinking, making rational decisions. And I want to offer to those of you that have drawn this card that there is an up-leveling in your intuition. The octopus is a very sensitive, very feeling creature. It can feel its way through, it shape shifts, it morphs into the shape and size that it needs to fit through holes and to, catch its prey and to navigate the waters. It's a very beautiful animal. And with this message, it again echoes what I said in the beginning. The 8 of Shells or the 8 of Cups is about leaving something behind. So if you find yourself, close to tears today, work with that. Like, okay, what is overwhelming me? What feels like it just can't go on anymore? Where do I feel like I need to align more and bring more of that energy into my life? And where do I feel like, this just isn't working anymore and I need to shift something? For some reason, I'm actually feeling like someone needs to do more with childcare. You need to bring in some help with your children, because following the path of your heart, your children are actually, they're wonderful, they're a blessing, but you're investing so much time in them that you're not being able to follow your own heart path. And they need to see mama following their heart path, or daddy, if you're listening to this. And so I would offer to you that there's someone listening to this video that needs to get some childcare instituted over the next few weeks, and to really be able to have that space and that time to work with what is calling you forward. So, all right. And the last card for those of you who picked card 3, let's see what lovely message we have here. Feeling the card, and we've got the polar bear, seeker of shells. Such a beautiful image. I love polar bears. I love bears in general, and having the bear come up for you who have picked card 3, there is a really strong protective energy in your life, and there's an energy of healing as well. You're going to be seeing things shifting. I feel like those of you who have drawn this card have kind of felt like you've been in this murky, watery place. You have felt like, it's been like one attack after the other, or it's been just one difficulty after another, and you're weary and you're tired and you feel like, I need a break. And this card is coming today to say, you've got that break coming, and you've got support to take that break. The polar bear is a healing energy. And what I love too is the Aurora Borealis. I love this above this polar bear. Aurora Borealis is so magical. It's on my bucket list to see it someday, but it's actually come up as a symbol for me over and over and time again as the sign of magic, that we don't live in an inanimate world. We live in a world that is ensouled, that is animated by consciousness, that everything has meaning, and that the world is talking to you. So look for the signs on your path as this new moon comes in today. Look for the reasons and the signs that you are loved, that you are supported, that this is your healing journey. And I'm going to offer to you too that things are going to be a little more easeful. Over the next 2 weeks, you're going to start feeling like you can breathe a little bit more. And it's going to kind of like, you're going to feel this expansion and this opening coming in. And with that, really, really, really stay in tune. Again, I'm going to bring back the heart. Really stay in tune with your heart. If there's something you aren't wanting to do, don't do it. If there's something you're wanting to do, take the steps toward it. That is so important. That polar bear is of single mind and single purpose, right? He's heading in the direction that he knows his heart is calling him. So, all right, dear ones, I hope this has been meaningful. If you'd like to dig a little bit deeper into this new moon, I'm going to link my new moon reading below. I have a very special reading created just for this new moon. It also includes an energy reading, which is like a snapshot of your energy right in this moment. So it's personalized to you. You would get a handcrafted video made just for you with the cards pulled just for you. And just to be able to go deeper in and understanding and co-creating with this new moon and what you need to focus on. So if that intrigues you in any way, click the link below. I'll also list the deck I use below, so if you want to go looking for that, if that deck kind of speaks to you, absolutely. And then also one other thing is that if you're really looking to read tarot for yourself and you want to understand how to read intuitively and build your intuition, and like what we were talking about, bringing your intuition forward, if you have that desire, your intuition is already there and it's working. It's just a matter of bringing it out and allowing it to grow and thrive and be part of your soul and part of your life path. If that is speaking to you, if that's calling you, then I have a mentorship program that is open right now, so I will link that below as well. So thank you so much for watching. It means so much to read for all of you and to connect with all of you in this way. I'm sending you so many new moon blessings, so much joy, so much nourishment, and just love and luck for this new moon. It's a special one. So I will talk to you in the next video.